Start, sir.
Good morning, one and all. My name is SVS Prasad, Maths faculty. Today we are going to discuss about a very important chapter in coordinate geometry, that is straight lines. So, if you know straight lines well, you can do conic section well. Okay, without straight lines, we cannot touch conic section. Okay, so our lesson name is straight lines. Before entering into the lesson, I am going to introduce some vocabulary to you, that is inclination of a straight line. Inclination of a straight line. If a straight line makes an angle with positive x-axis measured in counterclockwise direction is called inclination of the straight line. What is inclination of the straight line? A straight line makes an angle with positive x-axis measured in counterclockwise direction is called inclination of the straight line. Okay, see, this is x-axis and y-axis origin. If a straight line makes an angle with theta which is measured in counterclockwise direction is called inclination of the straight line. Okay, inclination of the straight line. Okay, now we will go through another definition, that is slope. Slope of the straight line. Slope of the straight line. So, the tangent of the inclination, is called slope of the straight line. So, what is slope of a straight line? The tangent of the inclination is called slope of the straight line, and slope is always denoted by small m, that is equal to tan theta. So, slope is not having any units. Why? Because trigonometric ratios are not having any units. That is the reason why tan theta is a trigonometric ratio. M is equal to tan theta. So, slope m is equal to tan theta, and slope is not having any units to measure. Okay. Next, we will go through different forms of straight lines. Before we are going to different forms of straight lines, I have a doubt. What is slope of x-axis? Anybody of you can define slope of x-axis? Okay, I will tell you. Slope of x-axis is 0. Why? Because the inclination of x-axis itself is 0. Tan 0 is 0. Therefore, slope of axis is equal to 0. Any horizontal line having slope 0. Having slope 0. So what about slope of y-axis? Y-axis makes 90 degrees with positive x-axis. Tan 90 degrees is undefined. Therefore, slope of y-axis is undefined. From this one, I can express one thing. Every vertical line having slope undefined. Every vertical line having slope undefined. Okay. So every straight line have its own slope. Every horizontal line slope is 0. Every vertical line slope is undefined. Every inclined line slope may be positive or negative. Why? Because in first quadrant maybe tan theta is positive. If it is in second quadrant, maybe tan theta is negative. Slope may be sometimes positive and sometimes negative. Okay? Okay. Now we will go through slope of a straight line passing through two distinct points. Slope of a straight line. Slope of a straight line is passing through two distinct points. See, this is A x1 y1 and this is B x2 y2. This is the line joining AB. I am going to find slope of the line joining AB. Okay. Draw perpendiculars onto x-axis, which means x-axis at M and N. Similarly, draw the perpendicular onto y-axis, which meets at P and Q. An extension of QA, it will meets B and XC. Now, ABC is a right angle triangle. An extension, this line makes an angle theta with positive x-axis. Obviously, this angle is also theta. Okay. So this entire distance is BN is y2 and NC is y1 and BC is equal to y2 minus y1. Similarly, the entire distance QC or ON is x2 and OM or QA is x1. This will be x2 minus x1. What is tan theta formula? Tan theta is equal to opposite side by adjacent side. BC by AC. Y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So in this way we can find slope of the line which is passing through two distinct points A x1 y1 and B x2 y2. Okay. So now just we are going to discuss about a small problem on slope. See, x1 y1 z1 x1 x2 x3 comma y1 y2 y3 are in geometric progression with equal common ratio. Then the points A x1 y1, B x2 y2, C x3 y3 forms a. They will ask a question, forms a. It may be a triangle, it may be a line, whatever it may be. So a x1 y1, b x2 y2, c x3 y3 forms a. So first of all, I am going to take the common ratio is smaller. From this one, I can write x2 is equal to x1r, x3 is equal to x1 r square, y2 is equal to y1r, y3 is equal to y1 r square. Okay now? So first I am going to find slope of AB. Slope of AB. What is the formula for slope of AB? y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. What is y2 here? y1r minus y1. Okay? x1r minus x1. So take y1 common, r minus 1, x1 common, r minus 1. So what is the slope here? y1 by x1. Slope of AB is y1 by x1. Okay. Now I am going to take slope of BC. Slope of BC. Slope of BC. What is slope of BC actually? y3 minus y2 by x3 minus x2. So what is y2 here? y3 here? y1 r square minus y2 means y1r by x3 means x1r square minus x2 means x1r. So take y1 by x1 as common, you will get r square minus r by r square minus r, both gets cancelled, y1 by x1. So slope of AB is equal to, we got slope of BC. So they are not going to form any triangle. The points are collinear. Okay? If the slopes of any 3 points we are taking, individually slope of AB is equal to slope of BC. Therefore, they form a straight line and they are called collinear points. They are called what? Collinear points. Okay now? Now we are going to discuss about different forms of straight line. Before going to discuss about different forms of straight lines, I am going to give one definition, that is intercept. What is an intercept? Intercept means if a straight line intersects x comma y axis at A and B, that implies a straight line which meets x axis at A, y axis at B. The distance from origin to A, OA, is called x-intercept. The distance from origin to B is called y-intercept. Okay? See, let x-intercept is taken as A, y-intercept is taken as B. So I draw this diagram in first quadrant. Don't think that intercepts are always positive. Why? Because in first quadrant x is positive, y is also positive. X is positive, y is also positive. In second quadrant, x is negative, y is positive. That implies here x-intercept is positive, y-intercept is also positive. In second quadrant, x-intercept is negative, y-intercept is positive. In third quadrant, x is negative, y is also negative. Both the intercepts are less than 0. A is less than 0, comma, B is less than 0. In fourth quadrant, x is positive, y is negative, b less than 0. Even though intercepts means length only, lengths are always taken in positive, but according to the quadrants we are going to take the plus minus difference. Because in second quadrant x is negative, y is positive. In third quadrant both are negative. In fourth quadrant x is positive and y is negative. All of you clear? Is there any doubts? Okay. Next. Slope, intercept, form, or slope point form. Slope point form. If any straight line passing through ax1 y1 having slope m. See, if a straight line which is passing through a point ax1 y1 having an inclination theta, so if it is having an inclination means it is having some slope m. Okay now, let a px comma y be any point on the straight line. Px comma y be any point on the straight line, then slope m is equal to y minus y1 is equal to m, y minus y1 by x minus x1. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. This form is called slope point form. For suppose if you take a x1 y1 as origin means 0 0, then this equation is going to be transformed into y is equal to mx. This is called slope form of the straight line. Slope form of the straight line. This is one of the very important form in straight lines. If any straight line passing through a point x1 y1 having slope m. Okay. Next form is slope intercept form. What is slope intercept form? Slope intercept form. If any straight line having slope m making a y-intercept C. Y-intercept C. This is a line having some inclination. Y-intercept C means OC is C. This point on x-axis y equal to 0, comma C. Let Px comma y be any point on the straight line Px comma y be any point on the straight line. Slope m equal to y minus 0 by y minus c by x minus 0. Mx is equal to y minus c, y is equal to mx plus y is equal to mx plus c. Okay na? Next form is very important form also. This is intercept form. Intercept form. If any straight line having a comma b as x comma y intercepts, then the equation of straight line is x by a plus y by b equal to 1. We can do this also similarly. This is origin a comma 0, and this is b 0 comma b. So we can find the slope equated to slope and slope point form. You can get the x by a plus y by b equal to 1. Here, if you observe one thing, now if you observe this OAB is a right angle triangle. I mean, correct or not? OAB is a right angle triangle. What is area of triangle? What is area of triangle? Area of triangle is half base into height accordingly. Okay, I am just writing half x intercept into y intercept. Sir, you told that intercepts may be positive or negative. Sometimes it may be negative, it may be in second quadrant. A is negative, B is positive, we will get a negative answer now. So areas is always taken in positive. That is the reason why we are going to take modulus here, absolute value half x intercept into y intercept. Okay now? So just on this concept, we are going to discuss about a small problem. Okay? See, 3 cos theta into x plus 4 sin theta into y is equal to 12. X cos theta into 3 cos theta into x, 4 sin theta into y is equal to 12. Forms a triangle with coordinate axis. Then what is the maximum area of the triangle? What is the maximum area of the triangle? First of all, I am going to convert this equation into intercept form. See, 3 cos theta x by 12 plus 4 sin theta y by 12 is equal to 1. And this can be 4 by cos theta plus y by 3 by sin theta is equal to 1. So x by a plus y by b equal to 1. What is area of triangle? Area of triangle is equal to half mod x intercept into y intercept. So half 4 cos theta into 3 sin theta. This will be modulus of 12 cos theta sin theta into 2. What is 2 sin theta cos theta? What is sin cos theta sin theta? 2 sin theta cos theta sin 2 theta. What is the maximum of sine? What is the maximum of sine? 1. What is the maximum of sine? Is 1. So maximum area is 12 square units. Okay. So this is all about intercept form of a straight line. We can discuss much more about intercept form of a straight line. Area of a rhombus 2c square by mod AB and general form also. Okay. So maybe in the next session we will go through the general form and much more about straight lines. Thanks to one and all.